This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2014 Ram 3500 crew cab, long bed, dual rear wheel, 6.7 turbo diesel, 4-wheel drive with the Laramie leather package. Badass truck. Has 167,772 actual miles. It was a dealer trade-in to the Larry Miller New Car Group here in Tucson. We purchased it. They can't get any financing for their vehicles on their used car dealerships with over 100,000 miles. They could if they tried, but they don't because they're lazy. They should have this on their property. It's crazy. Maybe they just don't want to competing with the $90,000 version of this truck. Anyway, we bring them here. We do an inspection. My guys hand me this 6.7 4x4 Laramie dual rear wheel crew cab. Wow. Badass truck. Needed nothing but a car wash. Hurricane Dorian. Everyone told me to give their props. Shout out to the Hurricane Dorian survivors. Thank God it didn't hit Florida, right? That would have ruined a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around this truck, and before we even start working on this truck and walking around it, I'm gonna start this thing to get the air conditioning going here because it is freaking hot. There you go. Now it's running. So I'm gonna walk around this thing. It's got a beautiful set of coupons. It looks like they probably put them on at the dealership. They're 95% tread. Could use a little touch-up pen. It's got the high-speed, you know, highway rock chips that you see on almost every dually. On the hood and on the front of the rear fenders. Stuff like that. It's a very pretty truck. I think if you bought a touch-up pen, it's gonna 15 minutes on this truck, you'd probably do a lot of good. My job in these videos is not to point out the positives, it's to point out the negatives. So if I see something bad, if I notice something bad when we're driving it in the video, I will tell you. My mechanics are told to tell me what's wrong or what's happening here, what it needs or what's wrong, and I will tell you. They told me nothing other than they love the truck. Has a little touch up right here. This is probably the only ding on it. It's kind of hidden underneath this lip here. So I just noticed it a little while ago. I haven't seen it in a while. Shoot. I think to unlock the tailgate, I may need to go like that. There you go. So the tailgate locks with the remote. That's kind of cool. We didn't detail this truck. We just took it straight from them and sprayed it off with a hose and dried it off. So you're getting to see it exactly as we saw it, all right? A detail costs $165. If you want that before you take delivery, let us know. We'll add $165 to the deal and we'll do it. Like I said, really light little rock chips in front of the wheels, very normal. Again, my job in these videos is not to sell the truck, it's to make sure that you know what you're buying and there's no drama. All right, let me put my foot on the brake so when I open the hood it won't shut off. Put the key right there. Let's see. Oh crap. Remote start, canceled, hood open. I guess maybe you just have to start it again. Huh. I guess they'd only want doors opening and not hood opening when it's on remote start. Alright, here's under the hood. Like I said, we didn't detail this. This is just the way it came out to us. Everything looks beautiful under the hood. No blow-by at all. Zero blow-by. Excellent. Alright. You got the stickers where they belong, so everything up here is original. Beautiful. Window, it's a passenger window. Like I said, I'm going to show you the Carfax on this vehicle. Here's the Carfax. Okay, there's the VIN. History and events affecting this vehicle's value. They blend the Carfax and the Kelly together, and they say that this vehicle is worth $33,150 retail value. Here's the actual Carfax itself. There's the VIN. No accidents, no damage. I did this Carfax late yesterday, which is 9/5/19. Today's 9/6, so it's 1 day old. All right, so it was born in San Antonio. Let's see, still in San Antonio, 132,000 miles. Stanley Motor Cars, 147,943. It had a really good service here. Track bar, steering wheel replaced. That's good, because that's expensive, and that's got all the controls in it. So you got a 20,000 mile steering wheel on it. Idler pulley, serpentine belt, upper radiator hose, all the usual suspects have been handled right there 20,000 miles ago. Courtesy Jeep, Pep Boys, 150. And then it ends up at the Larry Miller Group with 167,637, 40 miles ago. All right, that was the last service, okay? Then, let me show you the Kelly Blue Book on the truck. So there's the Kelly Ram, 8-foot bed, Laramie, 167,000 miles. Typical listing price would be $31,226 with a range of $27,800 to $33,000. $27,800 seems extremely cheap for this truck, regardless of the mileage. And the mileage isn't bad actually for a 1-ton. They're out there rolling around with 700,000 miles. We had a shipper today bring us vehicles with a 700,000 mile 15. All right, so everything works there. I do know that, let's see, in here you've got an SD card reader, you got a USB port, you got a power plug. Boom. Boom. Look at the bottom of the doors. You want to look for rust down low like that. Nothing. This truck is sweet. All right, let's see. There's the window up and down. This is the passenger rear window. Look at the bottom of the doors. See nothing. Nada. Does have heated rear seats. That one works. That one works. Air conditioning blowing out the fans, and it's ice cold. That is good. Seats look great. And this car looks great for especially for a vehicle that we didn't detail. This is what it looks like when it's in your garage after a week or two of driving. This is what it looks like. Looks pretty damn good to me. All right, window. This thing was definitely garage kept. That's for sure. It wouldn't look like that on the door jambs if it weren't. And I'm very happy it doesn't have a moonroof, because those things are the biggest pain in the asses. When they break, I'd rather replace a motor. Nothing. Beautiful. No rust whatsoever, not even a hint. All right. Mirrors. Out, in, up, and down. Other side. Out, in, up, and down. They're moving fast too. They're in good shape. Seat forward. And back. And down. And up. Seat back forward. Back. You have power pedals here. See, that's down. And that's up. Those work fine. You got a tilt wheel. That works. Oh, we got some freaking air conditioning here. It is freaking baking right now. Ugh. 103 and humid. Other than that, it's perfect. Next week's supposed to be the end of this. We'll see. All right, let's see what else we got down here. Tow haul, slip off. Let's see. Parking sensors off. Got, let's see. Tune the radio. Let's turn the radio up.
And the game kicks off at 7:45.
Boom. All right, so that works fine. Navigation, map. Turn that down. We're on Gardner Lane. Seat controls, air conditioned seats on both sides. It's also got heated seats on both sides, right? I'm gonna keep the air conditioning on, thank you. Mirror dimmer. It's also got, what's it got? Heated steering wheel, which we don't need. It's the last thing we need. Let's see. Go through the whole screen setup thing, which we don't really need to do, but whatever. There's all that stuff. It's just, there's a million things to go through on that steering wheel. It's nice to know the steering wheel's new, which is kind of why it's in such good shape, because usually they're kind of worn at that after a while. But let's see, what else? I'm gonna put it into neutral, put it into 4 low, shift in progress, slip turns off when you go into 4 low, so that's drive in 4 low, and reverse in 4 low. And there's the backup camera. Okay. All right, neutral. Now we're going to go to 4 high, 4-wheel drive, shift in progress, drive, and reverse. There's your camera again, right? Neutral, 2-wheel drive. Boom, there you go. All right. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know what? The rear glass. I did notice earlier that this light is brighter than this one. This bulb is starting to go out, this little one, but it still works, but it's starting to go out. When I'm looking at bulbs like that as the problem, you got a hell of a truck. I know one thing, the AC is awesome, and the cooled seats are better than awesome. All right, here's how the money thing works. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you will pay the following. You will pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're gonna pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once you receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file, and we'll mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. Transparency, that's what this is all about. Everything we know, you know. Everything we have, you have from the very beginning, okay? You will have the truck shipped to you. Once the truck shows up at your house, you already have the title from the mail. You go to motor vehicles and get plates, simple. Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Once we have your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know, and everyone else will know that it's yours and it's no longer for sale, okay? So make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of every video, if you watch the thousands I've done, you can watch 40 or 50 online right now on our website. Go to the last 2 or 3 minutes. I say this: we don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay the bums. We don't have bottled water with our name on it, a lounge, latte machine, scones, an attendant for you to tell you what you want to hear, stroke you nicely. That means you're not paying for that attendant and all that crap and the salesman, like you are at the auto mall, which is about, I don't know, a quarter mile to the east of us right now. Because you're not paying for that, it's not in the price of the vehicle that we're selling you, okay? So you're not paying for that. You're also not paying for future repairs. See, at the auto mall, they know that if something breaks in this truck, you're gonna bring it in and say, I want it fixed. So they add more money to the price of the vehicle for that also. We don't, because we're telling you on day one, you're the owner and we're not fixing your truck, okay? You're saving tons of money because we're in an industrial area, we're not paying high rent, we don't have salesmen, we don't have bottled water with our name on it, we don't have a lounge, we don't have salesmen to pay, and we're not doing future repairs. So there's a lot of money being saved because of the way we do business. So that money being saved will eventually go into repair on your truck. Everything out here is gonna break. This truck is a long way from breaking. It's a beautiful truck, no blow-by, strong as hell, beautiful truck. New tires. The steering wheel, which is a fortune, is new. It probably had worn out buttons or something, so they made it new. Beautiful truck, but if you buy from us, that's how we operate. If it doesn't work for you, you gotta go buy a brand new one. I think this truck isn't, it's not the Laramie Longhorn, which is like $5 grand more. So this thing brand new with warranty that you need is probably only like 85 or 90 grand. Or you could buy this one and save like 60. you know, 50. I don't know what Dennis is gonna put it at, but it'll be significantly less than what a new one would cost. All right. Anyway, I think that's about it for my speech on that. This is a badass truck. Runs great. For a 1-ton without a trailer behind it, usually you get a bunch of bounce. This one's not giving you any of that. I mean, this feels good. You could actually drive this thing around town. This road I'm on right now is horrific. Right here, worst road in Tucson. This is what we pay our taxes for, so we can 4-wheel down Gardner Lane. So anyway, I think that's all I want to tell you guys. My brother's gonna take this thing and do photos now. I'm gonna leave it, he's out there right now doing photos of that truck. So I'm gonna leave it out here for him. Try not to take the sides of it off. That would be a good thing, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna risk hurting this truck. There's the backup camera. All right, I made it without crashing it, awesome. All right, anyway, I think that's about it. Beautiful truck, love this truck. Thank you for your time.